this is the way both teams are used to playing. They're very comfortable in this playstyle. Low lane swap, potentially fight over dragons. Stake though.
That's the last bit of his mana. He does not have any more whimsy to get out. Karsa coming in. Smeb may still keep going. He's going to go down for a kill. Whoa, he gets kicked towards Stake.
He's got no cooldowns.
He does not have any cooldowns. You are correct. Held my breath for a second, but they're good to go.
That is the trust fall of League of Legends. Kicks the Darius right next to him. He's like, you sure he doesn't have flash, right? Okay.
It happens. Well, it may. It's going to be a minute fight, though. Slicing Maelstrom goes down. Obliterates the HP bars of Flash Wolves. Stake looks like he could be going down, and he is rended out of that fight. Break.
He needs to take a lantern out immediately, whereas Maple can fend for himself. They get the ultimate there now.
No! That's not what you want to do with your cannon. Gorilla gets thrown into the fire and cooked up immediately.
That's exactly what we were talking about. It's much better if Gorilla gets himself in because he needs to be able to get pulled to safety. Flash will capitalize off a mistake.
He is the guy that pulled the trigger.
They find their pick, and they get another pick here.
Oh, great flash. Smeb misses the Q as he comes in. Flash for flash.
And it could be punished so...
To Flash Wolves only placing 73 wards, yet they haven't been able to get any advantages out of that vision. They're really seemingly playing defense with high pressure. Maple just blows him up, gets the ignite early. Price thought he could save with heal, but ends up losing his heal and dying too. And then just amazing reaction
Outplayed.
to flash that extra.
Nice. Mess with your estimate of the zone control.
Maple doesn't distort in. Gorilla gets moved in rather to the side. It looks like he's going to be safely placed. And I think they just walk out of the bottom of this one. There's the Emperor's Divide. Whoa! Kuro actually went in with that one. Gets taken out immediately by NL. And they're going to keep chasing on this one. Possibly a zap over the wall. They have Hojin. Hojin goes down as he's two separated from the team. Dodges one. That's going to be Maple's pickup with Ethereal Chain. And they are on the board.
Flash was maneuvers for initiation as well. Sword Art goes really deep for vision,
Sword
though.
Art! Hojin finds what they want, got the pop-up. Oh, a great dive-in, stopping the Thundering Shuriken to keep him alive. Do they actually want the fight, though? They have no support here, and they're going to take it in the jungle. Kuro to the backside there. Can he be all right? Karsa kicked him in. That's the kick you were talking about, Kobe. They get it once again. NL gets excited, takes half a Gorilla's health. Maple goes in. Can he pull himself out? He does.
Ignite.
And the Ignite to boot.
A clean ace from Flash Wolves. Well, Maple killed Prey before the fight began.
Foot down the past 5 minutes in this game.
Looking to punch there, ticket to quarters. All right, Sword Art. Face checks here, but so many shields.
We need to see Prey get evaporated. He gets 2 hits from the Jinx. That's the big thing. He was too close to the wall, so it makes the assassination easy.
And look at NL on the front lines there. Even though he gets hooked in by Smeb, the rest of the team commits.
Causing Kuro to flash. Karsa goes down valiantly. And the cleanup.
Got that crit and the slow there.
Who needs chain?
Ooh.
When you have Ignite. It's true, and he's about to finish a Luden Zeko. He's so far ahead of the curve once again in this game.
Oh, word. My word! Oh, good lord. That's exactly the kind of thing you cannot have happen. And it's not even going to be as Zanyas gets hit already. Double Boss not going to do too much for him getting back into this one. A huge crit rocket coming in. Slicing Maelstrom cannot get to the targets. They are able to get 2. A little too far forward for NL and Karsa. That worked out nicely for KOO, actually. In somebody's shoes that was failing, that was not doing well. So there's even more pressure on you. Doesn't seem to phase him. Doesn't seem to phase Maple either. Takes down Prey, and he's starting to have nightmares.
It's not like he's not building defensive. He's got an Abyssal Scepter and a Giant's build. Maple's just way too fed right now with Death Cap, Ludens, Morel, and Omicron.
Absolutely crazy. Karsa coming in, looking to see if he can clear some wards here. The rest of the team as well. NL, so on the front line. It might be the demise of these guys, but he does have Stake, he does have the Lulu ultimate, and they are playing every advantage that they have right now to the max in the face of KOO Tigers right to the fountain as they take down the first inhib of the game.
Let's give very little goal.
Oh, teleport behind him.
Yep, that's Darius well behind him. Fight on 2 fronts.
See if NL can get himself to a safe spot. Great box by Sword Art. The hook onto Smeb. Smeb doesn't look like he's going to be able to do too much here. Possibly the kill to Sword Art. He goes down immediately. Prey still down in this one from previously, and it looks like they are actually, Prey went down. We saw him heal after that damage from Maple, but it is just so chaotic right now for KOO. Running for the hills, looking for solace on the fountain, and they can't even find it between their Nexus turrets. Maple comes up with another assassination onto Gorilla, and it looks like they may be able to close out the last inhibitor here. Do anything because minions are crashing into your base. You have to call too many members back.
Play here
It gives another fight to Flash Wolves, right to Prey in the back line. No chance that he can live throughout this fight. Kuro's gonna be next. They are able to take down NL, but the damage is still there. Maple gets hit by the Noxian Guillotine, actually pulled in. Can he put out more damage? Steak versus Hojin, and it's still Gorilla in the base trying to stop the super minions. Hojin looks to get out of this one, but the Baron has been stopped.
KOO had a real...
Flash Wolves coming out so strong.
Smeb could...
Oh!
Did he flash? He did.
No, he flashed.
Collateral damage there. Gorilla goes down in the explosion.
That's a third or fourth time Maple's poked someone low and NL's been able to finish him off with the Super Mega Death Rocket. Flash Wolves.
He's got his Rylai's finished. He can slow people down now. Stop the minions from rushing into the base fast.
Nobody's going to slow down
That
Maple.
build, it needs Azanias coming into this one. Rylai's absolutely works, but for a LeBlanc continuously going after you, unfortunate. Went with the build 19-9 right now. Flash Wolves know the power they have in the game right now. They're going to flex those muscles and get themselves into the base. Right around the horn to each inhibitor to allow the minions to keep pouring in. Flash Wolves have eyes on the Nexus.
And well, Smeb
Smeb! Go for NL. He misses it! The Lantern out. The Dark Passage is huge. Gorilla goes down immediately. He doesn't even really get Slicing Maelstrom off. Right back into Prey. Kick him in the mouth. Take him down one more time. The Sigil coming out. A double kill in now for Maple on his LeBlanc. 2 games in a row. NL coming up with more big kills. Smeb going for the victory. The valiant fight before he goes down. KOO should get critted out here. Few more hits. He cannot shift himself to safety. And Flash Wolves onto Nexus are going to take down the KOO Tigers.
And with that win, who would have guessed the team that comes into the day 1 and 2 would finish first in the group? How crazy is Worlds here that they lose to Pain Gaming, have such a close game against them to start the day, and then beat CLG and KOO back-to-back in very similar fashion.
Whew. Such a huge victory for Flash Wolves.
You have to wonder a little bit if KOO Tigers was a bit lackadaisical coming into this game, knowing that they had clinched a quarterfinal spot. However, first place was on the line.
It means a lot to finish it first.
It means a ton. It means now Flash Wolves will seat up against a number 2 team from another group, whereas KOO Tigers will be stuck with a number 1 seed. It's Worlds.
It is Worlds. What a powerhouse play. 2 games in a row coming from Flash Wolves. Keeping Maple on LeBlanc in the mid lane. I think you've just given that one away. But
Yeah.
the team, the rest of the
Sword
team,
Art as well.
yes, able to switch it up and play to the same level.
And also, I'm